Lift it up. Hey, CP. Hey, Terry. Thanks for stopping in. How y'all doing tonight? Thanks, CP. We appreciate it. That's good, Terry. Hope you're feeling better. It stormed here most of the day. Lots of rain. The whole yard is flooded. The ducks are loving it. Okay, Terry, thank you. Y'all gonna hit the kids in the background because they're not sleeping tonight. Hey, Georgia. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's great, CP. Hey, Brook Trout. About 7 years ago, I got some quail. They all died. And then I got some chickens, and they did really good. And where we were living at, we weren't allowed to have any more animals, so we had to sell them. And I had a couple of rabbits at the time too as pets. And we bought our first property about 6 years ago now. And so we've been raising birds and rabbits for about a year. I do have quail now, and they're doing better than the first ones did. I hatch them they hatch every 17 days, so I hatch a lot of quail. CP, being a parent is great. Hey, Griffin, thanks for coming in. Hi, M&K. Hey, M&K, thanks for coming in. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Yeah. And we tried to go live on her channel, but it was very pixelated because she had the older version of Creator Studio, and she wasn't able to use StreamYard on her older computer, so we decided to just come over here. She can. It's 12 here, and our night's going fine. Our children don't want to sleep, but that's all right. Fossil Creek, yes. You're seeing double. Hey, Trey. Hey, Fossil. Thanks for coming in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Excuse the noise in the background. We have kids.
Oh, yeah, my hair. Mama, she got my hair. Yeah. Yeah. I want this too.
Yeah, almost. Currently out of Benadryl. Oh, Brooke Trout. She was there. They were talking about Jamie's little farmstead. She's getting close to 100. Right, MK? I ain't got none here. No, CP, everyone that's coming in right now is my usual supporters. I appreciate everyone watching my videos and always liking and commenting. Yeah, we never use melatonin. If y'all haven't checked out Dee's Facebook page, it's Dee's Beyond Blessed Creations. This is a shirt that she made me. Not sure if you can read it. She gave me this for my birthday last year. I do have an Instagram. It's Dee's Beyond Blessed Creations, all one word. Yes, Fossil Creek. It rained most of the day today, and it's supposed to be raining real bad the next 2 days. Our yard is already flooded, and it didn't really rain too long, but it rained pretty hard. I have all of my chicks inside from the brooder, and I have lots of rabbits. They're all inside, safe. Yeah, Fossil Creek. We had a really bad storm here the other day. We woke up around 12:30 in the morning, and we thought there was a tornado close by. Very strong winds, and the power went out for a while. It was very scary. Yeah, CP, I used to take melatonin because I didn't really sleep well when I was younger, and I always felt really drowsy the next day. So it's not something that we keep in the house. Thanks, McKay. Brookshot, do you have Instagram or Facebook? If not, I can type up how to look up my email. My channel is Jamie's Little Farmstead. George, I hope things don't get too bad for y'all over there. Thanks, CP. I'll let you take care of that. CP, thanks for subscribing. Okay, Brooke Trout. Hey, Sand Creek, thanks for stopping in. Hmm? Is it good? Or is it good? Thanks, Fossil Creek. I'll have to remember that, Ryan. I'm not really good with names. Hey, Alpine, we're doing good. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Saltwater, thanks for coming in. M&K, I'm not going to be home until Thursday evening, so maybe sometime next week I'll be able to run to the store. I'm about 2 hours away from home right now. I am planning on making a video to make jalapeno poppers soon. It's buffering. Can y'all see in here as well? Is it buffering on y'all's end? Okay. Yeah, I'm running off a hotspot from my phone because she doesn't have Wi-Fi. Yeah, CP, I need to get some Wi-Fi. I'm older. 4 minutes. That's it. 4 minutes. She's 4 minutes older. And those 4 minutes make a difference. You want to do something about that? Yeah. Second. I need to find who is the best, what's the best company to go to for Wi-Fi, because I don't know who all has Wi-Fi out in this area, the internet service. Those 4 minutes mean a lot to her. They always have. Actually, twins usually skip a generation, so usually a twin won't have twins, but their children will. It's not very often that a twin will have a twin. There's a good chance that our children will have twins. My husband uses AT&T phone service. I'm not really a fan. We have had AT&T Wi-Fi before, their internet service, before we moved here. Yes, I am married. Calm down, CP. CP also has a girlfriend, so. Alpine, D's is for my business page. It's D's Beyond Blessed Creations. The D stands for my first name, which is Dana. You're welcome, Alpine. Hi, East Winds. Hey, East Winds. Thanks for coming in. We don't play that game, Brian. We're too cool for that.
What is CP play?
Have a good night, East Wind. Thanks for coming in. No, CP, some of us don't have time for that crap.
Oh, crap.
We are 90s babies, but we don't play that. Night, Georgia. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Good night.
Oh, he's older than y'all.
Mm-hmm. Back up.
What are you doing?
No one really asked us any questions. If y'all have a question, you can ask, and then we'll let you know if we dislike it. We are 29. We were born in 1990. McKay said, "Oh my God, I was a freshman in high school." Joshua said, "That's the year I was married." No, we can't. It's a bad word. Don't repeat that. It won't be long, and we won't be in our 30s anymore. In our 20s anymore. We'll be in our 30s, and then we'll be old. How old are you, CP? Yeah, he's getting this.
He's 22.
Brian, how old did you think that I was? Thank you, Brian. No, we don't really finish each other's sentences. That's all you can do, CP. When I was 24, I already had 3 kids, and now I have 4. Do we like the same things? Yeah. We do like the same things. We are opposites, though. Yeah, Brian, there's been a lot of money and time wasted. I'd probably do the same thing. Brook Trout, we decided to stop at 4 kids. All of my children are 3 to 4 years apart in age. Yeah, I only have 2 kids.
Oh, God. I used to play football. Mama.
You okay?
Keep from dropping toys.
Sorry to hear that, CP. Hmm? Hmm? If anyone wants to come on the panel, I can share the link. Here you go.
Mama.
Mm-mm. That's what I heard, Brian. There's more girls than boys. That's the wrong charger.
Hey, Dad, why you took it from me?
Mm-mm. Enough. Go get it back. Yeah, I don't know a lot of people who are guys that are twins. Hey, David. Thanks for coming in. Hey, David. Thanks, Fossil. It's just been a long day. No, we didn't look that much alike to trick anybody. We have different personalities, so everyone can tell us apart for the most part. The garden's doing good. I haven't seen it since, was it yesterday? Yesterday morning. I was getting a few more cilantro sprouts coming up, and the sweet peppers were doing really good. Right now, we're just waiting on the bell peppers to start sprouting. Unfortunately, I live about 2 hours from where Dee lives at, so we don't see each other too often. We do talk every day, though. Hey, Organic Roots Farm. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, David, I talked to Mom yesterday, and she's like really surprised at how big the potato sprouts are. We eat a lot of cilantro. Okay, Sand Creek. Sounds like bedtime over here. We're doing good, Organic. Yeah, thanks for coming in. This is only my second live. Hey, Bake a Leg, thanks for coming in. We're in Louisiana. Yeah, I'm doing what I can to help her get more support. She started her channel before I did, and I've surpassed her. But I have a lot of support on my channel already, And I know that y'all enjoy her content as well. Yeah, David, she has wild mint growing all out in her front yard. Okay, Bake a Leg, I'll be sure to check you out as soon as we get off of here. Yes, David, thank you for your support. Yeah, organic. I remember you telling me that. Ridge Life is awesome. You're asking for a link to my Facebook. Channel. Where organic is. You're organic. I don't know where my mod went. It's Jamie's Little Farmstead. Thanks, David. I didn't see you in here. I forgot you're blue. It doesn't show up on the laptop as blue, just on your cell phone. I'll have a video coming out soon. We just tilled the ground in the backyard to start our garden. The blue means that you're a moderator on the page on the live streams, and they're able to get out anyone that's trolling. Anyone, they filter the comments if there's anything bad on the comments, like a cuss word or certain words like you can't say subscribe or subbed or anything like that. Moderators are the only ones that are allowed to share links as well. David, we don't see a wrench on our computer, just on the phone where it's blue. Thanks, Alpine. Thanks, Organic. Yeah, it's a bit different. We're on our computer live, but usually when we see people live, we're on our phones. So it doesn't look the same. It's a nice sized garden, Brian. I don't know the measurements of mine, but they're pretty small. We're hoping to have 2 different areas. Yeah, it looks a lot different. And I know our live's a little slow right now, but as we get used to being on like in front of the camera and stuff, we'll be able to talk more. And yeah, David, looks like things are growing very nicely for you. I haven't tried that type of growing, but it's very interesting. I don't know much about hardening plants before taking them outside when they were started inside, so that's something that I'll have to start trying to work on. Yeah, Bakelec. I'm wondering, since it's so hot where we are, if it's just better to plant them straight in the ground. That way I don't have to worry about them going straight out into the heat, because I brought some sweet pepper plants out and they're not doing too good. But I do have some that I haven't brought out yet that I will probably harden soon. Yeah, they're pretty much burnt up. I think there's like 3 or 4 that aren't. They're doing pretty good, but the rest of them I'll have to harden. Thank you. Yeah, the high was 85 here today, David. Brian, I'm gonna use a dog kennel, and I'm gonna plant some cucumber, watermelon, squash, zucchini, and cantaloupe along the fence line and grow them vertically. We don't have a lot of yard here. I'm on a half acre, and my animals take up most of it. So growing vertically is probably the best route for us here. All right, make a look. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, organic raw roots. It's gonna be 75 is the high tomorrow. It was 85 today. It hasn't got into the 90s yet, but when the wind blows, it still feels real cool outside. I see that. We don't usually get hail here in Louisiana, but we actually did get some where Dee's lives at maybe 2 weeks ago. Organic, it rained like half the day here. It wasn't like too bad, a lot of thunder, but it flooded the yard pretty quick. And we're supposed to be getting more overnight. No, we didn't. Just that one time a few weeks ago. But I've heard it was pretty bad here and around this area, from Texas and Georgia as well. It's very rare to see snow down here. The weather's been really crazy this year. We grew watermelon a couple years ago, and it did okay. It's been a long time. Good night, Brian. Yes, Harry, I know you told me your name before on Instagram, but I completely forgot. I just couldn't think of it. Night, Brian. Thanks for coming in. The mayor just extended our lockdown until May 15th, and we're not sure about after that. They've shut the schools down for the rest of the school year. They did say they were going to start opening things back up, but not to expect things to go back to normal until there's a vaccine, which could be next year. Honestly, we will not be getting the vaccine. That's just how we feel about it. It's nice to meet you too, Melody. You know, there's a lot of rioting and stuff going on because people don't want to be on lockdown, and then some other people don't agree with just being able to go freely. But a lot of people aren't staying home here, and it's gotten really bad in Louisiana. Exactly, Brook Trout. Louisiana is on lockdown. We're supposed to stay home, but our governor will not tell us that it's mandatory. They are opening state lines for us to go and come from Texas. It was closed. And mandatory quarantine was 2 weeks. But like I said, they are opening the state line Friday. Most likely, when they do take us off of this quarantine, we will still be in our home. Really, we don't know what the truth that's going on with it. We don't really discuss it a whole lot. We are against vaccines, and really, you just don't know what's in it or what will be entering your body. Sorry about all the noise. We have kids at the table trying to play with blocks. They're why don't y'all sit over there on the floor? Take it on the floor. Over there on top. They've decided not to sleep tonight. And Terry, no, they haven't taken away the seeds and stuff. Actually, at my Walmart, they have the floor marked off to where you stay the 6 feet apart, and they're saying that they're supposed to be only letting so many people in, but they're not sticking to that. Everybody's running around freely. People don't wear masks. Nothing's limited. They're allowing us to buy whatever we want. Yes, I went into Walmart here in my area, and they made us go through like a one-way area to get into Walmart, and a lot of people were upset about having to walk all the way around. There was no line. There was somebody standing there with a tablet marking who was in this, like how many people were in the store as we entered. And there was signs that said shop this way, but nobody was following them. There really wasn't a whole lot of people around, like in one area. They were really spread out, and most of the people weren't wearing masks or gloves or anything like that. But I do live in a parish that has recently started having an increase in deaths and people who are infected. So they're saying staying at home will curb this the amount of people getting infected, but it hasn't helped. Yeah, the Walmart has signs on the floor saying "Do not enter this direction," like one way through, just so that they don't want people walking right next to each other. But like I said, there wasn't a whole bunch of people in the store, so I didn't follow the signs. I was in and out real quick. I just went to get some birthday supplies yesterday. So, hey Mike, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I wear a mask and gloves everywhere I go, and I use hand sanitizer and Lysol spray. I spray my shoes, I spray my clothes, my phone, my keys, everything before I go in the house because my mom has a compromised immune system, and then I have kids, so I have to be extra careful what I bring home to them. My husband does still go to work every day. He comes home and he puts his clothes in the washer, and I wash them, and then he takes a shower before talking to the children. He's been doing that since before we were quarantined here, and I don't go to the store often. He usually goes to the grocery store. If I do go in, I haven't wore gloves or a mask, but I do have disinfectant in the vehicle, and I spray everything, including myself and my groceries, everything that I purchased down. We're just believing that God's got his hand over us, and things happen for a reason. Yeah, Terry, they're saying that Louisiana has failed the social distancing, because everybody's out and about. It's crazy how many people's out there, and they're all gathered together talking. They really don't care that they're not supposed to be close together, and it's affecting people's families. Yeah, Melody, we don't really get out a whole lot. So it's when we went into quarantine, we didn't really have a whole lot of a lifestyle change. Like I said, my husband goes out, my children were going to school, and now they don't. But other than that, things haven't really changed for us. We don't go and hang out with a bunch of people. The only time we get out of our house was when we went to church, and we don't go to church anymore because of the quarantine. It's probably once it's lifted, I still won't be going for a while just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, and I pulled my kids out of school about 2 weeks before all this started, because I decided to homeschool them again. And I work from home, so we're home all the time anyways. It's just nice to be able to bring them to the park and to bring them out and get them out of the house, but we're not able to do that right now. Yeah, if people would just stay in and let it pass by, it would be so much better. But they're saying people are starting to catch it for the second time. Hey, Basson, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Terry, people probably don't think too much to clean their phones, but it's constantly being handled. And so I've started spraying my phone down with disinfectant. So
Yeah, Mike, they're saying that there's sickness in the water here, so we're unable to go fish or anything like that. So we really haven't been out to do anything like that in a while. Yeah, a lot of places are saying that they have too many people in the hospital, and some places are saying that they don't have enough and that they can't afford to keep the nurses.
yeah, I walk around often spraying the doorknobs, and the faucets and the countertops with disinfectant just to be on the safe side. Make sure everything's sanitized.
Yeah, Alpine. I don't know how that works. There was supposedly live on Facebook. The mayor had a speech and said that the CDC was warning about sickness in the water. I don't know how true that is. That's the only time I've heard about it. I mean, I can't even find it on my phone when I look it up to see exactly what is going on with the water.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Even when we are going through a pandemic, it's best not to lick stuff like that. That's really gross. I don't know what people are teaching their children these days. It's not how we were brought up.
Exactly, David. People don't have common sense anymore.
Right, it is gross. You said illegal cities come on at 1:30. Yeah, Millie, that's pretty stupid and disgusting. I saw that on Facebook, and you must be like really disturbed to do that. Something's wrong with that person. Like, hey, illegal, thanks for coming in. Hey, Corn, thanks for coming in. Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Y'all excuse the growling in the background, that's just the baby. Thanks, Corn. Corn, we were just discussing quarantine and the lockdown and what we're able to do, and our personal thoughts on the whole matter. No, you can't, brook trout. Yeah, I think it's weighing on people mentally for being stuck at home so long, and then others just really don't care. They're going out and they're infecting people. Yeah, they're doing a lot of appointments over video chat. My daughter had an appointment and they did it over video. But as a person who doesn't really like being out in public, I kind of enjoyed the video chat with the doctor. It was a lot better than driving almost an hour from home just to sit in an office with a bunch of random people that I don't know.
Yeah, we don't drink the water here. It's the water. Like if you went fishing, they're saying that there's sickness in the water to not go fishing. Not go out on the lake or whatever.
Whether they say there's something wrong with the water or not, we don't drink the water here. We do believe that there is a lot of stuff in the water that people don't want you to know about. A lot of it is at what they call safe levels. But how much poison do you have to drink for it to not be considered safe? Illegal. I was sitting on my sofa the other day, and my husband was about to leave, and he cranked my van, and I was on a live with somebody, watching somebody's live, and I couldn't figure out where the sound was going, so my volume was up, and I looked, and my Bluetooth was playing in my van outside.
Yeah, Melanie, we buy our water. We just use bottled water. That's one thing that we haven't had a problem with getting here is water. Yeah, we don't use the fluoride water. We don't use fluoride toothpaste or anything like that. The toothpaste they use is all natural. I think there's a lot of stuff in the water and toothpaste and stuff like that that they don't want to tell you about.
Hi, LNS.
Hey, LNS, thanks for coming in. Everything's going great on our end, LNS. How's it going for you? Yeah, Alpine. I just got a new set of Bluetooth headphones, and sometimes when I turn it on, they call my mom, and I'm like, I have to hurry up and hang up, and she calls back, or she comes in the room. She's like, "Did you call me?" I'm like, "No, my headphones did every single time." Oh, okay. I see, David. The GeoPress purifier.
I'll have to look into that, David. We're looking for a better filter for our water. We do have the one that we can connect to our refrigerator. I need to get a new one. So it's something that we've been thinking about.
Yeah, that's good to have, David. Always be able to have water no matter where you're going. Yeah, I'm sure. You can never be too careful with what you drink out there.
Yeah, I hear the Brita is a good filter. Yeah, David, they're probably more affordable than Brita's brand, but if they work the same, that's better. We're gonna call it a night. It's almost 1:30 here, and our children, the ones that do sleep, will get up early. So we need to get sleep ourselves.
And y'all have a great night. Illegal is supposed to be going live at 1:30. And Sand Creek said he's alive as well right now. So y'all go check them out. And I hope y'all have a great night.